Before we dive in, a quick but important note. The information in this presentation is for educational purposes only and is not intended as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Your health is your most valuable asset, so please always consult with your physician or another qualified health provider if you have any questions about a medical condition. Think of this video as a tool in your wellness toolkit, not a replacement for a doctor. Does your mind ever feel like a computer with 50 tabs open at once? You've got the work deadline tab, the what to make for dinner tab, the bill you forgot to pay tab, that weird thing your boss said tab, and a dozen more, all blinking, all demanding your attention. And you're just sitting there frozen, staring at the screen of your own life, while the processor inside your head is overheating, the fan is whirring like a jet engine, and you can't get a single thing done. That feeling, that overwhelming, paralyzing mental static, isn't just in your head. It's a full body experience. It's the tightness in your shoulders as you sit in traffic. It's the shallow breath you take when you see another urgent email pop up. It's that pit in your stomach when you're trying to fall asleep, but your brain decides to play a highlight reel of every awkward thing you've ever said. This is the signature of modern stress. And here's the crazy part. Our bodies are reacting to a stressful email with the same ancient, hardwired fight or flight system that our ancestors used to escape a saber-toothed tiger. Your brain can't tell the difference between a real-life predator and a looming deadline. So it does what it's programmed to do. It floods your system with cortisol and adrenaline. Your heart rate skyrockets, your blood pressure climbs, your muscles tense up, ready for a fight or a sprint. The problem is, you can't punch your inbox. You can't run away from your financial worries. So you just sit there marinating in a chemical cocktail designed for intense short-term physical danger, while you're just trying to get through a Tuesday. Over time, living in this constant state of low-grade, red alert emergency wreaks havoc on us. It leads to burnout, anxiety, weakened immunity, poor sleep, and a feeling of being completely disconnected from our own lives. So what's the solution? We're told to meditate, to go to therapy, to eat better, to exercise more. And those things are all incredibly valuable. But what if I told you there was a way to communicate directly with your nervous system, to send it a message in a language it understands, telling it to stand down, to power off the alarm bells, and to come back to a state of calm and safety? What if you could do it in less than 5 minutes, using nothing but your own body and a small patch of floor? That's not magic. That's the power of intentional, mindful movement. That is the true secret of yoga for mental health. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Yoga? I can't even touch my toes. Or, I don't have 2 hours to spend in a hot room with a bunch of super flexible people. Or maybe, I'm just not a yoga person. I want you to take all of those ideas, all of those images you have of yoga from social media, the pretzel poses on a beach at sunset, and just for a moment throw them out the window. Because the yoga we're talking about today has nothing to do with flexibility, and everything to do with physiology. It's not about achieving the perfect pose. It's about using simple shapes and your own breath to physically change your body's stress response. It's a hack. It's a tool. It's a way to manually override the fight or flight system and activate your rest and digest system, the parasympathetic nervous system, which is your body's natural built-in relaxation response. In the next few minutes, I am going to walk you through 5 incredibly simple, beginner-friendly yoga poses that are scientifically designed to do just that. These aren't just random stretches. Each pose is a targeted intervention for your nervous system. We are going to use them to release the physical tension that stress stores in our bodies, in our hips, our shoulders, our jaw. We're going to use our breath to lower our heart rate and signal to our brain that the danger has passed. You won't need any special equipment, you won't need expensive clothes, and you absolutely do not need to be flexible. All you need is a willingness to give yourself 5 minutes of peace. Think of it as a mini vacation for your mind, available on demand anytime, anywhere. This isn't about becoming a yogi. This is about learning to use your own body as the most powerful tool you have for managing stress and reclaiming your mental clarity. It's about moving from that feeling of being overwhelmed and out of control to a place of feeling grounded, centered, and present in your own life. You are about to learn how to close those 50 mental tabs one breath at a time. And our first breath, our first step on this journey, begins not by standing tall and facing the storm, but by doing the exact opposite. It begins by retreating, by surrendering. Think about it. When you have 100 notifications screaming for your attention, when your to-do list is a novel, and your mind is a pinball machine, the last thing you need is another demand, another challenge. What you need is a sanctuary, a quiet, dark room in the loud, bright chaos of your own mind. We're going to build that sanctuary right now on a simple patch of floor. This first pose is perhaps the most profound in its simplicity. It's called Balasana, or child's pose. And the name tells you everything you need to know. It's a return to a place of safety, of being cared for, of not having to have all the answers. It's the physical embodiment of a timeout. Not a punishment, but a moment of grace you grant yourself. A moment to curl inward, to shut out the noise of the world, and to listen, maybe for the first time all day, to the quiet, steady rhythm of your own breath and your own heartbeat. This isn't about complex flexibility or impressive strength. This is about permission. Permission to stop. Permission to be held. Permission to let go. So let's find our way there together. You don't need anything fancy. A rug, a mat, a patch of carpet. Let's start on our hands and knees in what's called a tabletop position. Imagine your body as a sturdy little table. Your hands are directly under your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide like starfish, pressing into the floor. Your knees are directly under your hips. Your back is flat, your gaze is soft, just looking down at the space between your hands. Now, from here I want you to make a choice. You can either keep your knees together, or you can bring them as wide as your mat, touching your big toes together behind you. A wider stance gives your belly and chest more room. It can feel a little more restorative. Knees together offers a slightly deeper stretch for your lower back. There is no right or wrong answer. There is only what your body is asking for right now. Listen to it. Trust it. Once you've settled on your foundation, take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, slowly, gently begin to send your hips back towards your heels. Let your torso melt down between your thighs or over your thighs. Just let gravity do the work. Don't force anything. And finally, allow your forehead to come to rest on the floor. If it doesn't quite reach, that is perfectly okay. This is your practice. Grab a pillow, a folded blanket, a book, and bring the floor up to meet you. The goal is to feel supported, to feel that gentle pressure on your forehead. Now, what to do with your arms? Again, you have a choice. You can keep them stretched out long in front of you, feeling a gentle opening in your shoulders. Or for an even deeper sense of turning inward, you can bring your arms back alongside your body, with your palms facing up next to your feet. This allows your shoulders to completely round and release. It's like you're folding in on yourself, creating a protective shell. And now you're here. Close your eyes. This is your sanctuary. The first thing you might notice is the sound of your own breath. It might sound loud in the quiet. That's good. Let it be your anchor. With every inhale, feel your back body expand. Feel your ribs gently press against your thighs. Feel the air creating space in all the tight places. And with every exhale, I want you to feel yourself getting heavier. Let go of the tension in your jaw. Unclench your teeth. Let your shoulders melt away from your ears. Let your hips sink deeper towards your heels. Give your full weight over to the floor. The earth is strong enough to hold you. It can handle the weight of your worries, the weight of your to-do list, the weight of your stress. Let it. Let's talk about what's happening here, because this is not just a stretch. This is a conversation with your nervous system. All day long, most of us are operating in fight or flight mode. The sympathetic nervous system. It's our body's alarm system. Deadlines, traffic, difficult conversations, endless scrolling, ding ding ding, the alarm is always on. Our heart rate is up, our breathing is shallow, our muscles are tense, ready for a threat that never physically comes. We are chronically prepared for a battle that is only happening in our minds. Child's pose is the off switch. It is a direct line to your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest system, the gentle forward fold, the darkness created by closing your eyes and facing the floor, the rhythmic breathing, and especially that gentle pressure on your forehead. This is a powerful combination of signals you are sending to your brain. That pressure on the forehead stimulates the vagus nerve, a key player in calming the body down. You are physically telling your body, you are safe. The threat has passed. You can stand down. This isn't wishful thinking. This is physiology. You are literally changing your body's chemistry from a state of stress to a state of ease, just by assuming a shape. As you rest here, thoughts will come. Of course they will. The mind's job is to think. Don't fight them. Don't judge them. Just notice them. See them as clouds passing in the sky of your mind. And with every exhale, imagine you are gently blowing one of those clouds away. Inhale. Exhale that email you forgot to send. Inhale. Exhale that awkward conversation from yesterday. You don't have to solve anything right now. Your only job in this moment is to breathe, to be here, to feel the solid ground beneath you. This pose is a profound act of self-compassion. In a world that constantly demands you to be bigger, louder, more productive, Child's Pose asks you to be small, to be quiet, to be still. It honors the part of you that is tired, the part that feels overwhelmed. It says, it's okay. You can rest now. It's a physical bowing to your own humanity. Let's stay for 5 more deep conscious breaths. Count them. Inhale 1. Exhale 1. Feel your belly press against your thighs. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Let your shoulders get even softer. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Notice the texture of the floor on your skin. Inhale 4. Exhale 4. Feel the support beneath you. Inhale 5. And on this last exhale, let go of one more thing you've been carrying today. Just let it drain out of you and into the earth. When you're ready, there's no rush. Begin to bring your awareness back to your hands. Gently press your palms into the floor, and on an inhale, use the strength of your arms to slowly, vertebra by vertebra, roll your spine back up to a seated position, with your head being the very last thing to lift. Just take a moment here. Keep your eyes closed or your gaze soft. Sit on your heels, or in any comfortable position. And just notice. Notice the shift. How do you feel? Is the static in your mind a little quieter? Is your breath a little deeper? Do you feel a little more present in your own skin? That feeling, that is the beginning of coming home to yourself. You didn't fight the overwhelm. You didn't wrestle with your anxiety. You created a safe space. You retreated, you surrendered, and in that surrender you found your strength. This is our foundation. This act of creating safety and turning inward. From this grounded, centered place, we can now begin to gently explore what it feels like to open back up. We've honored the need to retreat, and now we can start to unfurl, to release the tension that coils itself around our spine and our heart. We've created the quiet, and now we're going to learn how to move through the noise with a little more grace. And that grace begins with the spine. Think about your spine for a moment. It's the central pillar of your entire physical being. It holds you upright, it allows you to bend, to twist, to reach. But in our modern lives, what do we do to it? We curve it over a laptop for 8 hours a day. We hunch it over a glowing screen in our hand, scrolling endlessly. We slump it into a couch, into a car seat. This constant forward flexion, this rounding of the upper back, isn't just a physical posture. It becomes an emotional one. It's the posture of defense, of being burdened, of carrying the world on your shoulders. The chest caves in, physically guarding the heart. The shoulders creep up towards the ears, a permanent state of bracing for impact. And when our body is constantly sending these signals of threat and closure to our brain, is it any wonder we feel anxious, stressed, and shut down? Our posture becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy of our mental state. We feel heavy, so we slump, and because we slump, we feel heavier. It's a vicious cycle. So our first pose, our first act of gentle rebellion against this cycle, is designed to break that pattern. It's one of the most fundamental movements in yoga, yet it's profoundly powerful. We call it cat-cow, or in Sanskrit, Marjayasana Batalasana, but I want you to think of it as a spinal reset. It's the simple rhythmic act of reintroducing your spine to its full, beautiful range of motion. It's about creating a dialogue between your body and your breath, reminding them how to work together in harmony to release what's stuck. This isn't about forcing a deep back bend or a perfect curve. It's about movement. It's about flow. It's about kindness. To begin, we'll come onto our hands and knees into a tabletop position. Imagine your body is forming the shape of a sturdy table. You want your wrists stacked directly underneath your shoulders, and your knees directly underneath your hips. Spread your fingers wide, pressing down through every knuckle, like you're gripping the earth. This creates a stable foundation. Your shins and the tops of your feet can rest on the floor. Take a moment here, in this neutral position. Your back should be flat, your gaze soft and directed down between your hands. Just breathe. Feel the stability of this shape. Now we'll link our breath to the movement. As you take a slow, deep inhale through your nose, begin to drop your belly down towards the floor. As your belly drops, let your chest shine forward and lift your gaze gently towards the ceiling. Your tailbone lifts up. This is cow pose. Don't think of it as crunching your lower back. Instead, think of it as creating a long, gentle curve from the tip of your tailbone all the way up to the crown of your head. Imagine your heart is being drawn forward, opening up that space you've been guarding all day. Feel the stretch across your abdomen and your chest. This inhale is about receiving. It's about expansion. It's about being open to possibility. Then, as you exhale slowly through your mouth or nose, you'll reverse the movement. Start by tucking your tailbone under, and then let that action ripple up your spine, one vertebra at a time. Press the floor away with your hands, rounding your upper back towards the ceiling, like a cat stretching in the sun. Your chin tucks in towards your chest, and your gaze shifts towards your navel. This is cat pose. Feel the incredible release as you create space between your shoulder blades, that very spot where so much of our tension loves to live. This exhale is about letting go. It's about releasing stagnant energy, worries, and the physical weight of your day. It's a drawing inward, a moment of introspection and self-care. And that's the entire movement. Inhale, drop the belly, open the heart into cow. Exhale, round the spine, press the earth away into cat. I want you to close your eyes if that feels comfortable and just flow with your own breath. Let your breath be the guide, the metronome for your movement. Don't rush it. The magic isn't in how many you can do. It's in the quality of your attention. Feel the undulation of your spine. Feel it waking up. This simple, rhythmic motion is one of the most powerful ways to soothe your nervous system. Why? Because you are directly stimulating the vagus nerve, a major nerve that runs from your brain down through your torso and plays a huge role in regulating your body's rest and digest response. When we are stressed, we are in fight or flight mode. Our heart rate is up, our breathing is shallow. Moving and breathing like this in a slow, controlled, mindful way sends a powerful signal to your brain that says, you are safe. It's okay to relax. It's okay to let go. You are, quite literally, moving your body out of a state of stress and into a state of calm. Think of the emotional component here. As you arch into cow pose, you are physically opening your heart center. For anyone who struggles with anxiety or depression, this can feel incredibly vulnerable, but also liberating. It's a posture of courage, of saying yes to the world. And as you round into cat pose, you are offering yourself comfort. You're creating a protective shell, a space to go inward and check in with yourself. It's a posture of self-compassion. This movement teaches us that both are necessary. We can't be open all the time and we can't be closed off all the time. Life requires us to flow between the two. Cat-cow is a physical practice for this emotional resilience. It teaches your body, and therefore your mind, that it can move gracefully between expansion and contraction, between vulnerability and protection, between doing and being. Continue for a few more rounds. Notice if your movement becomes more fluid. Notice the little pockets of tension starting to dissolve. Maybe you add a little sway of the hips side to side, or a gentle circular motion. Give your body what it's asking for. This is your practice. After your next exhale, as you round into your final cat pose, slowly come back to that neutral flat back of your tabletop position. And just pause here for a breath or two. Close your eyes. Don't move. Just feel. Feel the warmth and tingling sensation along your spine. Feel the new space you've created between your vertebrae, between your shoulder blades. Feel the subtle shift in your energy. You haven't done anything heroic or complicated. You've simply moved with your breath. You've reconnected with the central pillar of your being, and in doing so, you've begun to gently unwind the physical armor of stress, preparing the ground for an even deeper release. And that deeper release begins not with a grand gesture of strength, but with a quiet act of surrender. Our first pose isn't about reaching for the sky or balancing on one leg. It's about returning to the earth. It's called Balasana, or child's pose. And I want you to forget everything you think you know about yoga for a moment, and just hear that name, child's pose. It's not called warrior's pose or hero's pose. It's a posture that invites us back to a state of being we've long since forgotten. A state of protected innocence, where the weight of the world wasn't on our shoulders. Think about it. In our modern lives, we are constantly on offense. We're pushing forward, meeting deadlines, solving problems, presenting a strong front to the world. Our posture reflects this. Shoulders forward, jaw clenched, eyes fixed on the next challenge. We build an invisible suit of armor, day by day, to face the world. But that armor is heavy. It's exhausting to wear. Child's pose is the moment you give yourself permission to take it off. It is a conscious, deliberate retreat. It's the neurological and physical equivalent of saying, I don't have to hold it all together right now. For these next few breaths, I can just be. This pose is a sanctuary you can build in 3 square feet of space. It's a physiological no. A boundary set against the relentless demands of the outside world. It's a turning inward, a hushing of the noise, so you can finally hear the whisper of your own breath. So let's not just learn a pose. Let's learn how to build our sanctuary. We'll start on our hands and knees, in that same tabletop position we found earlier. Your wrists are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. Now, you have a choice here, and I want you to listen to your body. You can either keep your knees together, or you can bring your big toes to touch and walk your knees out as wide as your yoga mat. Widening the knees creates more space for your torso to rest, which can feel incredibly freeing, especially if you have a tight lower back or hips. There is no right or wrong answer. There is only what feels right for you today. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, begin to walk your hands forward as you send your hips back toward your heels. Let your heart melt down toward the mat. Let your belly rest between or on top of your thighs. And then the final act of surrender. Allow your forehead to come to rest on the mat. If your forehead doesn't comfortably reach, please don't strain. This is not about forcing. This is about finding ease. Grab a pillow, a folded blanket, or a thick book and place it under your forehead. The goal is to be completely supported so your neck can fully release. The sensation of gentle, steady pressure on your forehead is actually the key to this pose's magic. Now, what to do with your arms? Again, you have options. You can keep them stretched out long in front of you, feeling a gentle opening in your shoulders and along the sides of your body. Or for a deeper sense of release and introspection, you can sweep your arms back alongside your body, with your palms facing up toward the ceiling. Let your shoulders round forward and completely relax. This version feels like a seed, curled up and protected, gathering energy from the earth. Try both. See which one your body is calling for. This is where the real work begins, and it has nothing to do with physical strain. Once you are in the posture, I want you to scan your body for any lingering tension. Are you clenching your jaw? Let it go. Are your shoulders creeping up toward your ears? Consciously let them fall away. Is your brow furrowed? Smooth it out. You've created the shape. Now inhabit it. Let's talk about why this simple shape is one of the most powerful tools for managing stress and anxiety. It works on 3 distinct levels: the physical, the neurological, and the psychological. Physically, you are gently stretching your lower back, your hips, and your thighs, areas where we notoriously store tension. Think about sitting in a chair all day, your hip flexors shortening, your lower back compressing. Child's pose is the antidote. It's a gentle, passive decompression for your spine. With every breath you take, you can feel your rib cage expand, pressing against your thighs, creating an internal massage for your organs and a gentle stretch across your back muscles. Neurologically, something incredible is happening. That gentle pressure of your forehead on the mat or your prop is stimulating a critical nerve in your body, the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is the superhighway of your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your body's built-in rest and digest, or calm and connect system. When you stimulate it, you are essentially sending a direct signal to your brain that says, you are safe. You can power down the fight or flight response. It slows your heart rate, lowers your blood pressure, and tells your entire system to move out of high alert mode. It's a biological off switch for the stress response. And finally, psychologically, by folding in on yourself, you are creating a cocoon. You are limiting external sensory input. The world, with all its demands and distractions, quite literally fades away. Your vision is directed at the floor. Your hearing is softened, filled with the rhythmic oceanic sound of your own breath circulating in this enclosed space. You are forced to turn your attention inward. This is profoundly grounding. For anyone who experiences racing thoughts or feels overwhelmed, Child's Pose acts as an anchor. It pulls your awareness out of the chaotic spin cycle of your mind and places it squarely into the physical reality of your body, right here, right now, anchored by the simple, steady rhythm of your breathing. So let's try it together. Come to your hands and knees. Bring your big toes to touch and separate your knees to a comfortable width. Take a big, full breath in. And as you exhale, walk your hands forward and sink your hips back to your heels. Let your torso relax down. Rest your forehead on the mat or on a pillow. Close your eyes. Now bring all of your awareness to your breath. Don't try to change it. Just notice it. On your next inhale, feel the breath travel all the way down your spine. Feel your back body rise and expand, like a balloon gently inflating. On your exhale, feel everything soften. Feel your heart sink a little closer to the earth. Feel the weight of your body being held, being supported. Let go. Inhale, create space. Feel your ribs widen to the sides. Exhale, surrender into that space. Release the tension in your shoulders. Let them be heavy. Let's take 3 more breaths here together. Inhale, a slow, deep wave of air filling your lungs. Exhale, a slow, complete release. Imagine the stress melting off your back and into the ground. Another deep breath in. You are safe. You are supported. A long, slow breath out. There is nothing you need to do and nowhere you need to be but right here. One last time, the deepest breath you've taken all day. Fill yourself up with calm. And as you exhale, let it all go. Everything. When you're ready, there's no rush. Gently begin to walk your hands back towards your knees, slowly lifting your torso, stacking your spine one vertebra at a time, your head being the very last thing to rise. Just pause here for a moment, sitting on your heels. Notice how you feel. Notice the quiet. Notice the shift from doing to simply being. You have just created a moment of profound peace in your own body. You didn't need to go anywhere or buy anything. You just needed to fold forward and breathe. Remember this feeling. This pose is always available to you. On a stressful day at work, you can find a quiet room and take 5 breaths in child's pose. When you feel overwhelmed at home, you can come to your mat and rest. It is your personal, portable reset button. From this place of quiet introspection, this return to our center, we have laid a new foundation. We've calmed the nervous system and quieted the mind. Now from this grounded state, we can begin to gently open up, not with the old armor of tension, but with a newfound sense of space and ease. We're ready for our second pose. This gentle rhythmic flow is called Balasana, or more simply, cat-cow. And it's not just a pose, it's a conversation. It's a dialogue between your breath, your spine, and your mind. We often think of the mind as being located solely in our head, a frantic command center sending out signals. But ancient wisdom and modern neuroscience are converging on a profound truth. The mind is distributed throughout the entire body, and the central channel for this communication is the spine. Your spinal column is more than just a stack of bones holding you upright. It's the superhighway for your nervous system. Every signal, every sensation, every command to move, breathe, or feel travels along this intricate pathway. When we're chronically stressed, anxious, or holding on to past trauma, this highway gets congested. The muscles around the spine tighten, the vertebrae feel locked, and the flow of energy and information becomes sluggish and restricted. This physical rigidity mirrors a mental and emotional rigidity. We get stuck in thought patterns, stuck in fear, stuck in the past. We lose our ability to be fluid, to adapt, to bend without breaking. Cat-cow is the antidote. It is the most fundamental and powerful way to gently reawaken the spine, to bring fluidity back to this central channel, and in doing so, to restore a sense of flow and ease to our entire being. This movement is a physical prayer for flexibility, not just in your back, but in your outlook. It directly stimulates the vagus nerve, that incredible nerve that wanders from your brainstem down through your neck and into your chest and abdomen, acting as the primary control for your parasympathetic nervous system. This is your body's built-in braking system. When the vagus nerve is toned and healthy, it tells your body and mind, you are safe. You can relax. You can digest. You can heal. The gentle, undulating motion of the spine in cat-cow is like a massage for this crucial nerve, sending waves of calming signals up to the brain. It's not just in your head, it's a physiological shift. You are actively down-regulating your fight-or-flight response with every single breath. This is why it feels so good, so inherently right. You're not just stretching, you're speaking your body's native language, the language of breath, movement, and gentle rhythm, to coax it out of a state of high alert and into a state of peace. So let's learn this language together. From your child's pose, gently press yourself up onto your hands and knees. You're coming into a shape that yogis call a tabletop position. Imagine your body is the surface of a sturdy table. Your hands should be directly under your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide like starfish, gripping the mat to distribute the weight. Your knees are directly under your hips, about hip-width apart. Your back is long and flat, a neutral spine. Your gaze is soft, looking down at the mat just between your hands. Take a moment here. Feel the stability of this 4-pointed foundation. This is your starting point, your ground zero. Now we link our breath to the movement. This is the secret key. On your next inhale, a slow, deep breath in through your nose, you'll begin the cow pose. Let your belly soften and drop towards the floor. As you do, your tailbone will lift up towards the ceiling, creating a gentle curve in your lower back. Let that wave of movement travel up your spine. Your chest broadens, your heart shines forward, and you can lift your gaze gently, perhaps towards where the wall meets the ceiling. But be careful not to crunch your neck. Think length. You are creating a beautiful, gentle hammock with your spine. This is the inhale. This is the opening. This is an act of receiving. You are breathing in possibility, breathing in space, allowing your heart to be open and soft. Then as you exhale a slow, complete breath out through your mouth or nose, we transition into cat pose. The movement starts from your tailbone again. Tuck your tailbone under, and then begin to press the floor away with your hands and the tops of your feet. As you do, your spine will begin to round up towards the ceiling vertebra by vertebra. Your navel pulls in towards your spine. Your chin gently tucks towards your chest, and your gaze shifts towards your belly button. You should feel a wonderful expansive stretch across your upper back and between your shoulder blades, that place where so many of us carry the weight of the world. This is the exhale. This is the release. This is the act of letting go. You are pressing out everything that no longer serves you, the stale air, the tension, the self-criticism. And now we flow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, open up into your cow pose. Feel the expansion across your chest. Exhale, round the spine, press the earth away, release into your cat pose. Feel the space you're creating in your back. Let your breath be the guide, the conductor of this orchestra. Don't rush it. The magic isn't in how many you can do. It's in the quality of your attention during each movement. Can you feel the individual bones of your spine articulating? Can you feel the subtle shift in your hips? Can you feel the connection between the pace of your breath and the speed of your body? Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. This takes the experience from something you are seeing to something you are purely feeling. It becomes a moving meditation. This simple back and forth is a microcosm of life itself. The inhale, the cow pose, is our capacity for joy, for connection, for vulnerability. It's the courage to open our hearts to the world, even when we're afraid. The exhale, the cat pose, is our need for introspection, for boundaries, for release. It's the wisdom to turn inward, to protect our energy, and to let go of what weighs us down. A healthy life, a balanced life, requires both. We cannot always be open and expanding, we would burn out. We cannot always be closed and contracted, we would stagnate. Stress and anxiety often trap us in one extreme or the other, either perpetually armored and closed off, or anxiously overextended and exposed. This practice on the mat teaches our nervous system that it's safe to do both. It's safe to open and it's safe to retreat. It reestablishes this natural, healthy rhythm within our own bodies. A rhythm we can then carry with us off the mat and into the complexities of our day. Continue for a few more rounds, moving with your own breath. There is no perfect cat-cow. There is only your cat-cow. Maybe your spine doesn't round as much as you think it should. That's okay. Maybe one side feels tighter than the other. That's just information. Don't judge it. Just notice it. This is the practice of self-awareness without self-criticism. You are simply showing up, breathing, and moving. You are reestablishing a kind and curious relationship with your body. A body that has been carrying you through every single moment of your life. After your next exhale, as you round into your final cat pose, gently return to that neutral, flat-back tabletop position. Just pause here for a breath. Notice the new sensations. Perhaps a warmth along your spine, a tingling in your shoulders, a sense of quiet humming. You've brought life and energy back to your core. You've literally warmed up your engine gently and mindfully. From this place of awakened energy and spinal mobility, we can now begin to work a little deeper. We're going to target one of the primary storage facilities for stress in the human body. I'm talking about your hips. If your spine is the superhighway for your nervous system, your hips are the emotional attic, the junk drawer, the place where we shove unprocessed feelings, forgotten anxieties, and the physical residue of every fight or flight moment we've ever had. Think about it. What's your first physical reaction to a sudden threat? You tense up. You curl inward. Your body instinctively braces for impact or prepares to run. The muscles that facilitate this primal reaction are the hip flexors, most notably a deep, powerful muscle called the psoas. The psoas is often called the muscle of the soul. It's the only muscle that connects your spine to your legs. It's what allows you to lift your knees to your chest, to run, to walk, to curl into a fetal position for safety. When you are chronically stressed, your brain is constantly sending subtle signals to your body that you are under threat. And so, the psoas remains in a state of low-grade, chronic contraction. It's perpetually braced for a danger that never fully arrives, or never fully leaves. This constant tension not only leads to lower back pain and stiffness, but also traps that stress energy right in the center of your body. Releasing the hips, then, isn't just about gaining flexibility. It's about unlocking that trapped energy. It's an emotional excavation. And the perfect tool for this excavation is our second pose, pigeon pose, or aka Pada Rajaka Patasana. Now, I know this pose can look intimidating, and it has a reputation for being intense. And it can be. But we are going to approach it with incredible kindness, with plenty of modifications, so that you can find the version that serves your body today. Remember, the goal isn't to look a certain way. The goal is to feel a certain way. The goal is to release. So let's begin from that tabletop position we found ourselves in earlier. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. From here, I want you to gently slide your right knee forward, bringing it towards your right wrist. Now start to angle your right shin so that your right foot moves over towards your left wrist. Now, here is the first and most important point of customization. Your shin does not need to be parallel to the front of your mat. For most people, that's not accessible and can put a lot of strain on the knee. The goal is to bring your right heel in as close to your left hip as you need to in order to feel comfortable in your right knee. The priority here is the safety of your knee joint, always. Once you've found a comfortable angle for your front shin, begin to slide your left leg straight back behind you. Untuck your back toes so the top of your left foot is resting on the floor. Take a moment here. Look back and make sure your back leg is extending straight out from your hip, not angling off to the side. Your hips should be trying to be level, like two headlights on a car pointing straight ahead. You'll likely notice your right hip wants to lift up. That's completely normal. This is where a prop can be your best friend. Grab a folded blanket, a pillow, or a yoga block and slide it right under your right hip for support. See, the floor comes up to meet you. You're not struggling to reach the ground, you're being held. Now stay upright for a moment. Press into your fingertips. Lengthen your spine. Lift your chest and take a deep breath in. As you exhale, I want you to begin walking your hands forward, lowering your torso down over your front shin. You can come down onto your forearms, maybe stacking your fists to rest your forehead on them. Or, if it feels okay, you can extend your arms all the way out in front of you and rest your forehead directly on the mat. This is called sleeping pigeon. And this is where the real work, the real conversation with your body begins. The first thing you'll probably notice is a deep, intense stretching sensation on the outside of your right hip and glute. It might feel tight, it might feel vulnerable. Your first instinct might be to clench, to resist it, to hold your breath. I want you to do the exact opposite. I want you to breathe directly into that sensation. Imagine your breath is a warm golden liquid, and with every inhale, you are sending it straight to that point of tension in your right hip. With every exhale, imagine that tension melting, softening, dissolving. Let go of the need to fight it. Surrender to the pull of gravity. This is where emotions can surface. Hip openers are famous for this. You might suddenly feel a wave of frustration or sadness or even anger. You might not know where it's coming from. That's okay. It's the emotional junk drawer being opened. It's the psoas finally getting a chance to let go of the tension it's been holding for days, weeks, or even years. Your job is not to analyze it or judge it. Your only job is to breathe, to stay present with the sensation, to witness whatever comes up without getting attached to it. Just notice it, acknowledge it, and with your exhale, let it go. You are creating a safe space within your own body for these old stories to be heard and released. Now, if this pose feels like too much, if you feel any sharp, pinching pain in your knee, I want you to come out of it immediately and gently. There is a beautiful, equally effective alternative. Come to lie on your back. Bend both knees and place your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Now, cross your right ankle over your left thigh just above the knee. Your right leg should create a figure 4 shape. Keep your right foot flexed to protect your knee. This might be enough of a stretch right here. If you want more, you can lift your left foot off the floor and thread your right hand through the triangle your legs have created, interlacing your fingers with your left hand either behind your left thigh or on top of your left shin. Gently pull your left knee in towards your chest. You should feel that same deep stretch in your outer right hip and glute, but without any pressure on the knee. This is reclined pigeon. It's a wonderful, supportive way to access the same benefits. So whether you're in sleeping pigeon or reclined pigeon, spend the next few moments here in stillness. Close your eyes. Soften your jaw. Let your shoulders melt away from your ears. Scan your body for any other areas where you might be holding on. Are you clenching your fists? Furrowing your brow? Send your breath there too. Give yourself permission to be heavy, to be supported. This isn't about pushing or forcing. It's about allowing. Allowing release. Allowing softness. This simple act of holding a position and breathing is a profound act of self-care. You are communicating to your nervous system that you are safe, that it's okay to let down your guard, that the threat has passed. You are, quite literally, unwinding your own stress response at a deep muscular level. Let's take 3 more deep, collective breaths here. Inhale through your nose, fill your belly, your ribs, your chest. And as you exhale, open your mouth and sigh it out. Let something go. Again, a deep, nourishing inhale. and a long releasing exhale. One last time, the deepest breath you've taken all day. And let it all go. Beautiful. Now very, very slowly, with the care you would use to handle something precious, begin to ease your way out of the pose. If you're in sleeping pigeon, walk your hands back towards your body, gently lifting your chest. Tuck your back toes, press into your hands, and carefully slide your right knee back to meet your left, returning to your tabletop position. If you're on your back, gently release your legs and place both feet back on the floor. Just pause for a moment in this neutral space. Don't rush. Notice the difference between your right side and your left side. You might feel a tingling sensation, a feeling of spaciousness, of lightness in your right hip. That is the feeling of release. That is the feeling of letting go. You've just cleared out a little bit of space in that emotional attic, making room for something new. And of course, whatever we do on one side, we must do on the other. But before we balance ourselves out, we need to address the tension that this release can sometimes send upwards, into the engine room of our anxiety. The neck, the shoulders, the upper back. This is the command center for our physical stress. It's where the abstract worries of the mind become concrete, hardening into knots of muscle and tension. When we release the deep ancient stress stored in our hips, as we just did, that energy needs somewhere to go. Sometimes it shoots straight up the spinal highway and creates a traffic jam right between our shoulder blades. We've uncorked the bottle, and now we need to manage the fizz. So, for our third pose, we aren't going to do something intensely powerful. We're going to do something deceptively simple, something rhythmic and ancient. We're going to move to the floor, onto our hands and knees for Balasana Balasana. You probably know it as cat-cow. And I know what you might be thinking. Cat-cow? That's the warm-up. That's the thing you do before you get to the real yoga. But I want to propose a radical idea. Cat-cow isn't the warm-up. In the context of mental health, cat-cow is the real yoga. It is a moving meditation, a physical prayer for spinal fluidity, and one of the most direct ways to communicate with your nervous system and tell it, you are safe. You can stand down. Come to a tabletop position. Your hands are directly beneath your shoulders, fingers spread wide like starfish gripping the earth. Your knees are directly beneath your hips, about hip width apart. Your back is flat, a neutral line from the crown of your head to your tailbone. Before you even move, just feel this. Feel the stability of this four-pointed foundation. This is your home base. This is neutral. And from this place of neutrality, we will explore the two great poles of our experience. On your next inhale, I want you to begin the movement from your tailbone. Let it be the start of a wave. Begin to tilt your tailbone up towards the sky. As you do, your belly will naturally soften and drop towards the floor. Your heart then begins to press forward, through the gateway of your arms, shining like a beacon. Your collarbones widen. Finally, your gaze lifts gently forward. Don't crank your neck back. Just a soft, easy lift. This is Balasana. Pose. And as you're here breathing in, I want you to feel the essence of this shape. This is expansion. This is openness. This is the posture of receiving. It's the vulnerability of showing your soft underbelly to the world, of opening your heart space, even when it feels scary. It's the physical embodiment of saying yes to life. Take a full deep breath into this open, spacious front body. Now on the exhale, the wave reverses. Again, start the movement from your tailbone. Begin to tuck it under, as if you're trying to point it down towards the floor. As you do, your navel will draw in towards your spine, and you'll start to press the ground away with your hands and the tops of your feet. Feel your upper back begin to round and dome up towards the ceiling, creating space between your shoulder blades, that place where all the tension loves to live. Your chin gently tucks in towards your chest, releasing the back of your neck. This is Balasana. Get pose. And this posture is the opposite. This is contraction. This is introspection. This is the act of letting go, of releasing, of setting boundaries. It's the posture of turning inward to protect your energy, to comfort yourself. It is the physical embodiment of saying no to what no longer serves you. And now we flow. We link these two fundamental human experiences to the rhythm of our own breath. Inhale, tailbone lifts, belly drops, heart shines forward. Cow. Exhale, tailbone tucks, spine rounds, chin to chest. Cat. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Let this become less about what it looks like and more about what it feels like. Inhale to open. Exhale to release. Inhale to receive. Exhale to let go. This simple, oscillating movement is one of the most profound things you can do for your nervous system. Why? Because you are directly mobilizing your spine. And your spine is not just a stack of bones. It's the housing for your spinal cord, the superhighway of information between your brain and your body. When we are stressed, anxious, or depressed, our posture reflects it. We hunch, we close off, we become physically rigid, and that rigidity keeps our nervous system locked in a state of high alert. The spine gets stuck. By gently and rhythmically moving through flexion and extension, you are literally lubricating your vertebrae, hydrating the discs between them, and sending a flood of fresh, oxygenated blood to the entire area. You are telling your central nervous system on a primal physical level that you have the ability to move. You are not frozen. You are not trapped. You have agency. But there's something even deeper happening here. This movement is a direct conversation with your vagus nerve, the master nerve of the parasympathetic, rest and digest system. The gentle arching and rounding combined with deep diaphragmatic breathing acts as a form of vagal toning. It's like humming a lullaby to your own anxiety. It's a message that travels directly up to the amygdala, the brain's alarm system, and tells it to power down. The threat has passed. You are safe here on your mat in this body and this breath. Think about the psychology of these two shapes. How often in life do we get stuck in one or the other? Some of us are stuck in a perpetual cow pose. Always open, always giving, heart exposed, saying yes to everything and everyone until we are depleted, exhausted, and our lower back aches from the strain of carrying it all. Others are locked in cat pose, defensive, rounded, shoulders hunched forward to protect a heart that has been hurt before. We say no to opportunities, we push people away, we live in a state of self-preservation that ultimately becomes a prison. This practice isn't about deciding which one is better. It's about reclaiming your right to be both. It is teaching your body and therefore your mind that you can be open and vulnerable, and you can be protective and introspective. You can expand and you can contract. It's not a failure to pull back your energy. It's a necessary part of the cycle. Life requires us to breathe in and to breathe out, to be open and to be closed. This simple movement on your hands and knees is a microcosm of that grand cosmic dance. It is the practice of fluidity. It's the practice of learning to bend so you don't break. Continue for 5 more rounds of breath. Make the movement your own. Maybe you want to sway your hips from side to side, like a cat stretching after a long nap. Maybe you want to draw circles with your torso. There is no right or wrong way to do this. This is your body's conversation with itself. You are just the facilitator. You are just holding the space for this dialogue to occur. Let the rhythm of your breath be the only guide you need. Let it soothe the frantic, chattering mind. Let it melt the armor you've been carrying across your shoulders. On your final exhale, as you round into that last cat pose, press the floor away with everything you've got. Really feel that incredible release between your shoulder blades. And then, with a soft inhale, come back to that neutral tabletop position. Flat back, strong core. Pause here for a moment. Feel the echo of the movement. Feel the new space you've created. This is the point of equilibrium. This is the calm center between the two extremes. It isn't the dramatic peak of the inhale or the satisfying release of the exhale. It's the quiet, powerful stillness in between. This is the state of balance we are trying to cultivate. And from this place of newfound spinal awareness and balanced strength, we are going to build our next pose. We're going to take this awakened energy and turn it upside down. And so we arrive at our 4th pose, an iconic silhouette recognized across the globe, even by those who have never stepped foot on a yoga mat. We are going to build our downward-facing dog. But I want you to forget everything you think you know about this shape. This is not a fitness challenge. It is not a test of your hamstring flexibility. It is a sanctuary. It is a home base. It is a profound opportunity to literally change your perspective on the world, and in doing so, change the perspective you hold on your own inner turmoil. When life feels chaotic, when the mind is racing in 1,000 different directions, Downward-Facing Dog offers a powerful reset button. It's a moment to turn everything on its head, quiet the external noise, and listen to the wisdom that resides within your own body. So how does a simple inverted V shape hold so much power for our mental health? It begins with your blood. By gently inverting the body, we reverse the normal flow of gravity. Fresh, oxygenated blood flows more easily to the brain. Think of it like opening a window in a stuffy room. This influx of circulation has a deeply calming effect on the nervous system. It can help alleviate headaches caused by tension, reduce fatigue, and gently stimulate the brain without the jittery side effects of caffeine. It's a natural energizer and a natural sedative, all at once. This is the paradox of yoga. In this one pose, you are simultaneously building strength and finding surrender. You are actively engaging your muscles while passively letting gravity do its work. This dual action helps to soothe the sympathetic nervous system. That's your fight or flight response that gets triggered by stress, deadlines, and anxiety. As that system quiets down, your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest system, is allowed to take over. This is the state where healing happens. It's where your body and mind can finally exhale, letting go of the hypervigilance that modern life demands of us. It's a physiological signal to your entire being that you are safe. Beyond the neurological benefits, let's talk about the physical release, because our mental stress rarely stays in the mind. It finds a home in our bodies. It settles in our shoulders, making them feel like they're carrying invisible boulders. It tightens our neck from hours spent hunched over a screen or a steering wheel. It shortens the entire backside of our body, from our calves up to the base of our skull. Downward facing dog is a full body unwinding. It is a systematic release of this accumulated tension. As you press the ground away with your hands, you create length through your arms and space between your shoulder blades, undoing the hunch that comes from anxiety and self-protection. As you lift your hips to the sky, you decompress your spine, allowing each vertebra to breathe. And as you let your head hang completely, you are consciously, physically letting go of the need to control. You're releasing the jaw, the tongue, the furrow in your brow. You're surrendering the weight of your thoughts, allowing them to pour out of the crown of your head and be absorbed by the earth. This isn't just stretching. It's an exorcism of stress. It's a declaration that you will no longer carry burdens that are not yours to hold. So let's build this sanctuary together, from the ground up, with kindness and curiosity. Come back to that tabletop position, your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Take a moment here. Feel the solid ground beneath your palms and shins. Spread your fingers wide like starfish, pressing down firmly through the pads of your fingers and the base of your knuckles. This is your foundation. A strong foundation will make you feel secure. Now on an exhale, curl your toes under, gripping the mat. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale this time, begin to lift your knees off the floor and send your hips up and back, toward where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. And here we are. The first thing I want you to do is forget what you think this pose should look like. Let go of the image of a perfect, flat-backed, straight-legged yoga model. That is not our goal. Our goal is to find a shape that serves your body right now. So the very first and most important thing to do is to put a deep, generous bend in your knees. Yes, bend them a lot. So much that your belly might even come close to your thighs. Why? Because the number one priority in this pose is a long, straight spine. Bending your knees allows your pelvis to tilt forward, creating that beautiful long line of energy from your wrists, up your arms, along your spine, all the way to your tailbone. This is where the decompression happens. This is where the release lives. If you try to force your legs straight before your hamstrings are ready, your back will round, you'll dump weight into your shoulders, and you'll miss the entire point of the pose. So please bend your knees. Now check in with your hands again. Are you pressing through your whole hand? Or is all the weight sinking into the heel of your wrist? Actively press the floor away, as if you're trying to push your mat forward. Feel how that engages your arms and takes the pressure off your wrists. Gently rotate your upper arms outwards, away from your ears. This will create even more space across your upper back. And now, the most important part for mental release. Let your head hang. Completely. Shake it yes a few times. Shake it no a few times. Let your neck be long and free of tension. Your gaze should be back towards your shins or your belly button. You are no longer looking out at the world and its demands. Your focus has turned inward. From here you can explore. Maybe you start to pedal out your feet, bending one knee deeply as you gently encourage the opposite heel toward the floor. Don't force it. Just explore the sensation of a stretch down the back of your leg. Notice what you feel. Is it intense? Is it gentle? Just observe without judgment. Breathe into that space. With every inhale, feel your hips lifting a little higher. With every exhale, feel yourself sinking a little deeper into the pose, releasing a little more tension. Stay here for 5 deep, long breaths. Listen to the sound of your own breathing. It might sound like the ocean. Let it be an anchor, a rhythm that brings you back to this present moment, to this body, to this sanctuary you have built for yourself. You are strong. You are stable. You are seeing things from a brand new point of view. When you're ready to come out, do it slowly and mindfully. On an exhale, gently lower your knees back down to the mat, returning to your tabletop position. Take a moment here before you move. Just notice the shift. Notice the warmth in your arms and shoulders, the tingling in your fingers, the new sense of space in your spine. Notice the quietness in your mind. You have just flushed your entire system with fresh energy. You have literally and figuratively turned your stress on its head. You've taken the weight of the world off your shoulders and replaced it with a sense of grounded strength and calm clarity. We have moved through grounding, we have moved through flowing, and we have just moved through inverting. We have calmed the body and cleared the mind. And now we prepare for our final pose. This last one is arguably the most challenging, not for the body but for the mind. It is also the most crucial for integrating all the benefits of what we've just done. For our fifth and final tool in this mental health toolkit, we are going to learn the profound and often misunderstood art of doing absolutely nothing at all. We are going to consciously and completely surrender. This final pose is called Sukhasana. In English, it translates to corpse pose. And I know that sounds a little morbid, a little strange, but I want you to reframe it. Think of it not as an end, but as a letting go of a certain kind of life. It's the death of the part of you that is constantly striving, the part that is tethered to your phone, the part that believes your value is measured by your productivity. In our culture, doing nothing is a revolutionary act. We are taught from childhood that to be still is to be lazy, that to rest is to fall behind. We have monetized our hobbies, optimized our sleep, and turned self-care into another checklist of tasks to be completed. Sukhasana is the antidote. It is the radical, courageous practice of simply being. It is the most challenging pose in all of yoga, not because it's physically demanding, but because it asks you to confront the one thing we are trained to avoid at all costs: stillness. It asks you to sit in the quiet cockpit of your own mind without reaching for a distraction. And in that stillness, true healing, integration, and profound peace can finally begin. This is not empty time. This is where the magic of everything we've just done takes root. It's like saving a document after you've typed it all out. Without this final step, the work can be lost. So let's begin this radical act of surrender. I invite you to gently lower yourself down to lie flat on your back. Take your time. There is no rush. Once you're down, allow your feet to fall open naturally, maybe a little wider than your hips. Let them be heavy and completely relaxed. There's no need to hold them in any particular position. Now bring your attention to your arms. Let them rest alongside your body but not touching. Give yourself some space. And turn your palms to face up towards the ceiling. This is a small but powerful physical cue. A palm facing down is a posture of grounding, of bracing. A palm facing up is a posture of receiving, of openness, of surrender. You are signaling to your own body that you are safe, and you are ready to let go. Make any final adjustments you need to be 10% more comfortable. Maybe you want to place a rolled-up blanket under your knees to release any tension in your lower back. Maybe a thin pillow under your head. Wiggle your shoulders down and away from your ears, creating space and length in your neck. Gently tuck your chin ever so slightly towards your chest to lengthen the back of the neck. And now close your eyes. The first thing you will notice is the noise. Not the noise in the room, but the noise in your head. The to-do list for tomorrow. The email you forgot to send. A snippet of a song. A worry about a loved one. This is normal. Your mind's job is to think, just as your heart's job is to beat. The goal here is not to violently stop your thoughts. That's impossible, and it only creates more tension. The goal is to simply stop engaging with them. Imagine your thoughts are clouds floating across the vast, blue sky of your awareness. You are the sky. You are not the clouds. You can notice them, see their shape, their color, and then just let them drift by without getting on board and flying away with them. To help you anchor into this present moment, we're going to take a gentle journey through the body. Bring your awareness, all of your gentle, non-judgmental attention, down to the tips of your toes. You don't need to move them, just feel them. See if you can invite a sense of softness into each toe. Now let that softness spread into the soles of your feet, the arches, the heels. Allow your feet to become heavy, completely supported by the floor beneath you. Let this wave of release travel up into your ankles, then into your calf muscles and your shins. Feel the muscles letting go of their holding, their tension. Move your awareness into your knees, inviting softness into the joint. Then feel the weight of your powerful thigh bones, your hamstrings and your quadriceps, releasing their grip and melting down towards the earth. Your legs have carried you all day. Now is their time to completely and utterly rest. Bring your awareness now to your hips, your pelvis, your glutes. This is an area where we store so much tension and unprocessed emotion. Without needing to analyze it, just give this area permission to soften. Feel the weight of your pelvis heavy and anchored. Let that feeling of release spread up into your lower back. If you feel any tension there, just breathe into it. Imagine your breath creating space, and as you exhale, imagine the tension dissolving. Let the wave of relaxation continue up your spine, vertebra by vertebra. Feel it spread across your entire back, your shoulder blades resting heavy against the mat. Notice your belly. We often hold our stomachs tight, bracing for impact. See if you can let it be soft. Allow it to rise gently as you breathe in, and fall gently as you breathe out. There is no need to hold anything in. Bring your attention to your hands. Notice the gentle curl of your fingers. Feel the space between each finger. Let a sense of softness spread from your fingertips, through your palms, up into your wrists, your forearms, and your upper arms. Allow your arms to feel boneless, like heavy ropes of velvet, resting on the floor. Soften your shoulders. Let them fall away from your ears, melting down into the ground. Release any tension in your neck and your throat. And now bring your awareness to your face. This is where the subtle work happens. Unclench your jaw. Let your teeth part ever so slightly. Allow your tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. Soften your lips, your cheeks. Allow your eyes to be heavy in their sockets. And finally, bring your awareness to the space between your eyebrows. This is a major hub for tension. Consciously release it. Smooth out your entire forehead. Let your whole face become a mask of serene neutrality. You are now in Sukhasana. You are doing nothing. And in this nothing, everything is happening. Your nervous system is shifting gears. It's moving out of the sympathetic state, the state of fight, flight, or freeze that so many of us live in constantly, and it's dropping into the parasympathetic state. This is the state of rest, digest, and heal. Your heart rate is slowing down. Your blood pressure is dropping. Your body is releasing anti-inflammatory hormones. Your brain is producing alpha and theta waves, the brain waves associated with deep relaxation and meditation. This is not empty time. This is deep biological and psychological repair work. You are giving your mind and body the one thing they need most to heal from the relentless onslaught of modern stress. A state of profound conscious rest. Every cell in your body is listening. Every cell is sighing in relief. All you have to do is lie here and breathe. You don't have to force your breath. You don't have to control it. Simply notice it. Notice the cool air as it enters your nostrils and the warm air as it leaves. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest or your belly. Let your breath be an anchor, a soft place for your mind to land whenever it starts to wander off with the clouds of thought. Each time you notice you've drifted away, that's a moment of victory. That's the practice. Without any judgment, without any frustration, you just gently guide your awareness back to the simple, miraculous sensation of your own breath, in your own body, right here, right now. Stay here. Surrender to the weight of your body, to the pull of gravity. Give yourself permission to be completely held and supported. There is nowhere else you need to be. There is nothing else you need to do. There is nothing you need to fix or figure out in this moment. There is only this breath, this stillness, this profound and healing peace. Allow yourself to marinate in it, to soak it in. This is your birthright. This is your natural state. And in the final part of our journey together, I will guide you gently out of this state of rest and share the most crucial skill of all. How to carry this profound peace with you, off the mat and back into the beautiful chaos of your daily life. Without opening your eyes, begin to bring your awareness back into this room. Feel the solid ground beneath you, supporting your entire body. Notice the temperature of the air on your skin. Listen to the subtle sounds around you, not judging them, just observing. Now bring that awareness inward. Notice the gentle rhythm of your own breath, flowing in and out without any effort. This breath has been your anchor throughout our entire practice, and it is your anchor still. Let's invite some small, gentle movements back into the body. Begin by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Slowly, mindfully, feel the life and energy returning to your extremities. Then gently begin to rock your head from side to side, as if you're saying a very slow, soft no. Feel the stretch along the sides of your neck. When you feel ready, take a deep, full body stretch. Reach your arms overhead, point your toes, and lengthen your entire spine, as if you're just waking up for the first time. A big, satisfying morning stretch. Exhale and release. From here, slowly draw both of your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins and give yourself a gentle hug. Thank your body for all the incredible work it has just done, for its strength, its flexibility, and its wisdom. When you're ready, allow yourself to gently roll over onto your right side, or whichever side feels more comfortable for you. Rest your head on your bicep as if it were a pillow. Keep your knees curled in. This is the fetal position, a position of rebirth, of transition. Pause here for just a few breaths. There is no rush to get up. There is no rush to return to the world. Savor this moment of quiet safety, a transition between the deep rest of Sukhasana and the awareness of being seated. Using the strength of your top hand, press it gently into the floor and slowly, with your eyes still closed or with a soft downward gaze, press yourself up to a comfortable, easy seated position, the same one we started in. Let your hands rest softly on your knees. Sit up tall but not rigid. Feel the crown of your head lifting toward the sky, and your sit bones grounding down into the earth. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and a long, slow breath out. Feel that? That quiet, that stillness, that sense of space between your thoughts. This is not something I gave you. This is something you cultivated. You breathed your way into it. You moved your way into it. You allowed it to surface. This peace is your natural state, and it is always, always accessible to you. The 5 poses we practice today are not just physical shapes, they are doorways. They are tools you can use anytime you need to find your way back to this feeling. But the most powerful tool isn't a pose at all. It's what happens in the space between the poses. It's the breath. It's the awareness. And the most important question is, how do we take this feeling with us? How do we keep it when the boss sends a frantic email, when the kids are screaming, when you're stuck in traffic and already 10 minutes late? The answer is simpler and more profound than you might think. We practice the art of the pause. That's it. The single most important skill you will take from this mat today is learning to create a pause. A tiny sliver of space between a trigger and your reaction. Think about it. You receive that email. Your heart starts to pound, your shoulders tighten. Your mind starts racing with 100 worst-case scenarios. That is the trigger. Your habitual reaction is to dive headfirst into that stress, to fire back a panicked reply, to let that anxiety poison the rest of your day. But what if, in that moment, you inserted a pause? The email dings. Before you even open it, you stop. You take one single conscious breath. Just one. You feel your feet flat on the floor. You feel the chair supporting you. You inhale for a count of 4, and you exhale for a count of 6. In that tiny 6-second window, you have just broken the chain of automatic, unconscious reaction. You have created space. From that space, you can choose how to respond, rather than simply reacting from a place of fear. You can open the email with a mind that is just a little bit clearer, a nervous system that is just a little bit calmer. This isn't about pretending the stress doesn't exist. It's about changing your relationship to it. Let's take another example. You're in traffic. Someone cuts you off. The trigger. The immediate reaction. A surge of adrenaline, anger, your hand might even go to the horn. Your body tenses, ready for a fight. Your blood pressure spikes. You're now carrying that anger with you to your destination. But what if you practiced the pause? The car cuts you off. You feel that flash of anger. But instead of leaning on the horn, you consciously relax your grip on the steering wheel. You take one deep breath, just like we did in child's pose, sending it all the way down into your belly. You exhale and you let the anger go with it. You haven't changed the traffic. You haven't changed the other driver. You have changed your internal experience. You have chosen peace over poison. You have protected your own mental health. This is the real yoga. This is taking the practice off the mat. Every pose we did today was training for these moments. When you feel small, anxious, and overwhelmed by the world, that's your cue to remember mountain pose. You don't have to physically stand up. In your mind, you can feel your feet grounding into the earth. You can feel your spine lengthening. You can lift your chest, take a powerful breath, and remember that you are strong, stable, and resilient. You can stand your ground internally, even when the world is shaking. When your mind is a tangled mess of to-do lists and worries, spinning in circles, that's your cue to remember cat-cow. You can't always stop to do the pose at your desk, but you can introduce gentle movement. You can roll your shoulders back. You can gently arch and round your spine in your chair. You can take one breath to inhale and open your heart, and one breath to exhale and release the tension in your back. A small physical act of unsticking yourself can create massive mental clarity. When you feel frantic, overstimulated, and like your nervous system is completely fried, that's your cue to remember legs up the wall. You can't put your feet up against the conference room wall, but you can find a quiet corner, or even the bathroom stall, and close your eyes for 60 seconds. You can take 3 deep breaths and imagine all the frantic energy draining from your head, down your body and into the ground just as it did in the pose. You can flip your perspective, calming your mind by simply deciding to. And when you feel the need to retreat, to protect yourself, to find a moment of safety in the middle of a chaotic day, that is your cue to remember child's pose. You can't drop to the floor, but you can create the feeling. You can drop your chin to your chest. You can soften your shoulders. You can take a breath that expands your back, creating space and comfort. You can send yourself a message of safety and self-compassion. Right there in the middle of the storm. You see, these poses are not the goal. This feeling of peace you have right now is not the goal. The goal is to integrate, to weave these tools into the fabric of your life. The mat is the laboratory. Life is the real experiment. Your practice doesn't have to be an hour every day. Your practice can be one conscious breath while waiting for the coffee to brew. Your practice can be choosing to stretch for 30 seconds instead of scrolling on your phone. Your practice can be inserting that one single pause before you respond to your partner in an argument. That is where the transformation happens. In those small, seemingly insignificant moments. They add up. They build on each other. And over time, they rewire your brain and your nervous system to be more resilient, more peaceful, and more present. You have everything you need. You've already done the work. Now, the invitation is simply to remember. Remember your breath. Remember your strength. Remember that you have the power to create a space of peace inside of you, no matter what is happening outside of you. Let's close our practice together with one final collective breath. Bring your hands together in front of your heart, palms touching. Gently bow your head toward your hands. Take a deep breath in, filling up with gratitude for this time you gave yourself. And a long, slow exhale, releasing anything you no longer need to carry. In the tradition of yoga, we often end with the word namaste. It has a beautiful meaning. It means the light, the peace, and the truth in me sees and honors that very same light, peace, and truth in you. Thank you for sharing your energy and your practice with me today. Namaste.